Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel, The Fairy Coach Tarot. Today I'm bringing you the interactive tarot for the last week of August 2025. That is from Monday, August 25th to Sunday, August 31st. So, as always, we are going to pick one of these decks or one of these fairies, right? So, we have the pink fairy, the blue fairy, or the yellow fairy. Today, I'm using three different decks than the ones I use for this interactive weekly tarot to give us something different and something to look forward to, that it has different images, although with the same meanings, because I'm using Rider White Smith types of decks, right? So let's get started. As always, to get started, we are going to ground and center our energy and connect through the breath, right? So I want you to sit comfortably. All right, and now take a deep breath through the nose, and then I want the exhale to be longer than the inhale. All right, so let's inhale in, hold, exhale. We're gonna do it one more time. Inhale through the nose, hold, exhale through the mouth, just as if you were blowing a birthday candle. All right, so now I want you to think of a concern that you have for this week, or the mess, or just the general messages that you would like to get, and pick one of the fairies, pink, blue, or yellow, or the deck that calls you the most. All right, let's start with the pink fairy. All right. And we are going to look at the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and the weekend, right? So let me center. All right. We're gonna get a clarifying card. So this will be Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. Let's look first at the beginning of the week. So we have the Three of Cups and the Devil. Please do not get scared when you see this card. It's not what you think. I know the card may look scary, but when you incorporate it in a reading, the meaning is never anything to be scared of. All right, so let's begin. So the week actually starts with very good energy for you. So it starts with collaboration with others. You may be bringing also an energy that comes from the weekend, in which there may have been celebration, there may have been connections with others. So that energy of connection, growth, being with others, you are bringing into the beginning of the week. That means that it is a good moment to reach out to people that mean something to you, people that you care about. That could be friendships, could be family, anybody that has been on your mind lately. So as I'm saying this, think about who has been on your mind that you may want to reach out at the beginning of the week. Now, this comes together with the Devil. And as I said, I do not want you to be scared about this card, because as frightening as it looks, it's all within the context. And here, no. So just like the energies are calling you to reach out to somebody, to connect, because this is a general energy that comes perhaps from the weekend, or just that it's coming after this new moon and the beginning of the week. The devil also tells you that with the connections you have, with the reaching out you have, not to forget about yourself, in the sense that sometimes, in order to feel connected to others or to want others to like us, we forget who we are and we get into relationship patterns of attachment that are not healthy. So, what this tells you, the beginning of the week, look for cooperation, look for reaching out to others, look for that connection between you and people you care about, or people even that you work with that have these. That there is a good feeling between you and that you work well together. But now, do not form an attachment that it is toxic, it is unhealthy. That means that keep being yourself. Do not sacrifice yourself for any relationship or connection, but be true to yourself. Be centered. Remember not to go into any types of behaviors or thought patterns that are harmful to you. So it is a positive beginning of the week. It just comes with that little, if you want to call it warning, or just letting you know not to lose yourself in these connections. Now, let's look at Wednesday and Thursday. So the middle of the week comes with the Wheel of Fortune on the Page of Cups. So hey, there are changes coming. Yes. So all of this energy here brings an energy of change for you in the middle of the week. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, there are different cards in tarot that mean change. Right? The Wheel of Fortune means usually a positive change, and it can even be a change that, even though it's in the air, it may have been initiated by you. So there is change in the air, right? That leads to the Page of Cups. So you're getting a lot of cups, and cups are water element, feelings, emotions, and for the most part, very positive things. So this change is coming with the energy of growth. So here, a page is somebody who may bring a message to you, or maybe just growth in general. But this, in the middle of the week, you need to think about what's going on in your life that requires growth from you. So, growth mindset, or seeing that situation growing into something positive, something that brings you joy. The best way to do that, because it's the water element and it's cups, is to go within and see what feels good to your heart. Your heart is a heart chakra. That's an energy center that's very powerful. So even though there are energies of change, connect with your heart and see how you can grow from this. Right? And here we go. The weekend. So from Friday, I count the weekend from Friday to Sunday, right? The last days of August. And wow, wow, wow. Wow. Yes, you're getting really, really awesome cards for the end of August, the last day. So that last weekend, you get the High Priestess and the Empress. This is a very powerful feminine energy, right? And by feminine energy, I mean that's the energy that comes from nurturing, from gentleness, from softness, right? And also, because it starts with the High Priestess, what this weekend brings is it's a time to connect with yourself, with your intuition, with anything that's related to that gut instinct, right? So, whatever it's going on with you through the weekend, the energies are calling you for you to think about the things or the people in your life, not in such a mental way, but more like intuition. What feelings are you getting? What are you sensing? What's around? So connect with your intuition for the weekend. And here you have the Empress. So the Empress is all about creativity, right? So here you're connecting with your intuition. And then it's the Empress is telling you, so whatever is going on, whatever is the concern, whatever you first connect, feel what your intuition is telling you, and then look for creative ways to manifest whatever it is you want to manifest or to find a solution. So be creative. Know that you have amazing, powerful forces around you when it comes to energy, because this is an energy reading. So the energies are telling you it's all about intuition, magic, those things that do not come from us discerning with the brain, but sensing, and also that creativity, that nurturing energy, that it's a great time for things to grow. And that those can be things related to your love life, those can be things related to projects at work, or anything. This is it, the seed that something great is gonna come out of your weekend. And again, starts with connecting to your energy. Really wonderful cards. And it, your week starts good with this Three of Cups, and it ends even better with the Empress and the High Priestess. You have a wonderful end of month that is leading you into September. I hope you like this reading. Please follow for more, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me on the other social media channels, and remember, you can reach out and either go on my website or send me an email or a message and book your session to find out more about the situation or the things in your life you want clarity on. All right, let's go with the second deck. All right, let's go with the second deck. Whoever picked the blue fairy, let's see what this week has for you. Two cards wanted to come out. So here we have Monday and Tuesday, but two cards came out. So we have three cards for this. We'll put them like this. And here we have Wednesday and Thursday. And now let's go for the weekend. And three cards again. So the cards are talking for you this week. All right, so let's begin here with Monday and Tuesday. So we got the Nine of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Tower. So the week begins with good energy, an energy of celebration, of having accomplished. Again, you could be bringing this from the weekend, or it could be something that's coming at the beginning of the week for you. It means it's time to enjoy everything that's bringing you joy, that's going well in your life. Look at all these cups and look how happy the character is, right? So this is pretty much what it's telling you. Center yourself, be grateful for everything you have and everything that's going well, and it's bringing you joy. Now, with this, it's a change, not exactly so much a change, but for something is coming that you need to think of like as a manifestation, something that is you're attracting into your life or you're creating. However, it brings either a change or it is a balancing act on itself. So take this joyful moment and think of what it is that you want in your life, that you want to create, that you want to manifest, that you want to attract. And then think about what you may need to give up in order for that to materialize the way you want it, right? Now, these first 2 days of the week for you come with, yes, the change that I told you about. It starts with very good energies, and one that tells you to ground in gratefulness, because that makes your vibration much stronger to cope with the changes that are coming. So you may have to make that choice of thinking, if I want something in my life, I may have to give up on something else, right? To create that space for what you want to materialize, to manifest like you want it. Now, when we do this, when we create that space, when we welcome the changes for something that we want in our life, it sometimes comes with disruption, right? And disruption means that it may be scary, right? It may be that we feel we're losing something. Now, you never lose. You just vibrate and attract different things. And in order to have once something, you need to leave something else behind. So what the beginning of the week is telling you is to ground your energy on being grateful for the things you have in your life. Then really think about what you want to attract and what you want to have in your life, and know that it will mean you have to give up on something else. And that is going to create a big change for you, and one that may feel like you're losing something, but in reality, you're creating a space for what you want to take hold in your life, right? So an interesting and powerful beginning of the week for you. Now, let's see where all of this is taking us. So we have the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands. So yes, all this energy, that it's kind of an energy of change in a way, that's making you have a difficult choice, or a choice that takes you into, well, I want this, so I need to give up on that, and it's bringing some sort of disruption. That's because you are laying the foundation for something stable, for something that you really want to take that deep root in your life and grow. So foundation and growth. And here we have the fire energy, both that are ones, that is that thing that really is motivating you, that fire inside, that is something you really want. So here, if you're making that change at the beginning of the week and it feels scary and it feels like you're losing something, no, you're creating space. You are setting a good foundation for what you truly want. And that foundation is going to make something grow. But that all comes with your mindset, with your positivity, with your steps forward, right? So overall, even if it looks scary again, it's very good because the energies are taking you into something different. Now, the weekend that comes here with 3 cards too, comes with the Hermit, the World, and Death. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 3 major arcana cards. And we have, okay, so you started the week grateful, having to make a change. The change feels disruptive. It's actually good because it's laying the foundation that brings you to growth. And what? Now it's time to go within. Now the weekend has come. It's time for you to reflect, to rest, to go within, right? So this is this weekend that's coming up may be a good time for you to start this self-awareness journey, this going within and taking a step back from being too active, right? Why? Because you're closing a cycle. So it's interesting because it's the end of the month of August, and here it's telling you you're closing a cycle. You may have let go of something that needed to let go of, laying the foundation for something else to grow. but here you're closing a cycle. So go within, rest, take it easy, even if you decide to do something or go out, but your energies, take it easy because you're closing a cycle, and a cycle that brings to a huge transformation from you for you, something that really you are going to be completely done with, and it's going to mean that you are going to start the month of September really on a blank canvas to grow that thing that you're laying the foundation of. This could be so many different things. It depends really, because this is a general reading, so it depends on your particular situation. But if it's regarding a relationship, right? It may be that you are ending a relationship to start fresh, either with someone or with yourself. Or it may mean that you actually let go of some beliefs or some things, resentments from the past, to break free, to lay the foundation for the relationship you have to grow, and you start on this new blank canvas in September. It could also be something regarding work, or if you're going back to school this September. It just means you're closing a cycle and you are definitely cutting out of your life what's not needed. That's why it's important to go within, to rest, to think of the steps to make this foundation of what's coming out next grow. So, interesting and energy charged end of August for you, but nonetheless with positivity, because all of this, even all these major arcana cards are telling you the month of September comes to you with a blank canvas with new and renewed energy. Let's go now with the last deck, the Yellow Fairy. For those of you who have picked this one, let's see what this last week of August has for you. Let's see what the message from the tarot for this week is. We have Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday. And the weekend. All right, let's see what the beginning of the week brings for you. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So the week starts for you saying, hey, you are walking into something new this week, something that makes you feel good, that brings you joy, that it's that feeling, that warm, fuzzy feeling in your heart. It starts very well. Now, it also comes, I don't want to say a warning, but with a thought about perhaps your finances or perhaps any material aspects in your life. So here you have that warm, fuzzy feeling, and it's telling you, yes, this is great energy that's coming. This let me vibrate in this, but let me not lose sight of other things that need to be taken care of this week, right? So remember, as much as we sometimes want to be spiritual and all about love and good things, we need to think about the practicalities of life. And there are certain things that need to be done, bills that need to be paid. So vibrate with this, but don't forget the physical, financial, and other parts of your life. And see where the energies take us on Wednesday and Thursday. So yes, look, Ace of Cups, the Fool, it's a week that even though it's not September yet, you are going with the start of new beginnings, of new things coming in. So the middle of the week kind of enforces that or reinforces that thought that you are walking into a new beginning, a new adventure. And here you have more cups. So this could be about a relationship, right? A relationship that is manifesting, a relationship that you are in right now that it's growing or has that potential for growth. It could also be friendships that are getting rekindled, or like a friendship that will be very important in your life, or a partnership with somebody else at work, anything that has to do with relationships, with emotions, right? So you are entering, you're beginning the week with this new energy of something warm and fuzzy and loving that's coming your way, with the thought of, okay, don't get lost on this, so you remember the practicalities of life. But yes, you're walking into something new. Enjoy it. Look how happy she is here. And see whatever friendship, romantic interest, relationship that you're in, or even good partnership at work, something that has a great potential of growth and being significant. And the weekend, the last 2 days of the month of August, come from the World and the Five of Swords. So you're closing cycles too. So you have new beginnings, but you're also closing a cycle. So that, again, it's interesting. We did 3 decks, and 2 of them at the weekend showed the card of the World, because yes, this month of August has had very powerful, intense energies, but it's an ending. It's an ending of phases. It's an ending of specific chapters, right? So the weekend comes with ending of a chapter. That doesn't mean that something is gonna end in a bad way. No, it means that your energy is that energy that it's end of cycles. We're moving into something new. Here, you start the week already with this fresh new energy to go on an adventure that takes you into important relationships. And the weekend says, yes, right now we're closing that portal of energies that needs to be closed. It closes with the month of August, and it brings you to the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is saying, this one is be ready for battle, right? In the sense of be ready to approach what's coming, feeling strong. You don't want to You don't want your winnings to be the cause of somebody else's pain, but at the same time, you have to recharge your energy. And it's interesting because here the World card seems to be sleeping and recharging. So again, for you, this weekend means an end of a cycle, recharging your energy and coming strong for this next month of September, or this next week that's coming up. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the reading. You also have wonderful energies. So please give a thumbs up. Follow for more videos. I try to upload more videos, not only interactive about the energies of the week, but also there are daily shorts, and also there are different videos that I'm going to keep posting on healing with the tarot, or ways to feel empowered, and make sure your energy is aligning with what you want to manifest. Now, you can send me an email, a message, or reach out to me in the different social media channels or here to request a reading with me. I work online, so we can do either a video call, a phone call, or if you prefer your tarot message in writing or pre-recorded, I can do that as well. So reach out to find out more and get more clarity on your particular situation. Otherwise, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and follow for more videos every week.